welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Trisha Penn Jackson. I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York City, and I also write a fashion and lifestyle blog called feastinfashion.com. Here on my channel, we talk about fashion, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about travel, and we sprinkle in a little real estate. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification button so you know when these videos drop. And please give this video a huge thumbs up to tell YouTube that you liked it. So today is the day I am finally sharing my blazer collection. Like, it's been a long time coming. I don't know why it took me so long to film this video. I wear blazers all the time. If you guys have been following me and my channel, you would know I'm a blazer girl. I love a good blazer, and I have quite a few in my collection. So I wanted to do this video to share with you guys some of my favorites, some of my not so favorites, some of my new, my olds, and then I'm gonna end out with 5 different blazer combinations, outfits for you guys. So if you are interested in creating, curating a closet full of blazers, I'll give you a few outfit ideas. So without rambling too much, let's jump in to the first topic, and that is the actual blazer collection itself. Okay, so just a little bit about how I've organized and laid out these blazers. Now in this collection, I have, I think, about 70 or so blazers, give or take. There's a few over there on the side that I've worn this week and that I haven't put back. But this is my main, these are my blazers here. I have them kind of like color coordinated. If you can see, they're not as straight as I would like them to be. That's because I haven't straightened them out for a while, but this is the collection. I used to actually have them organized when I had a closet that was a little bit more straightforward, not this IKEA system. I used to actually have them organized where they were in a rainbow colored, but I have them this way now, which is to do like tans, tans are really up here. Actually, more greens here. So I have tons of green ones because you guys know that green is like one of my favorite colors. Then I move more into the blues. This is tons of blues, different color blues, navy. Then I go into the gray. I only have one gray blazer, which is kind of weird and makes me feel like I need to add more. I have one gray blazer, and then of course the blacks, tons of black blazers, all different shapes, all different sizes. I also have tucked in here a vest. And then these are white and blacks here, and then some multicolors here. And then up top, I have my whites, I have my tans, neutral tones, browns. I have pinks. This is like a blush pink here, which I might put here because it's more tan. And then some reds, burgundy a little bit. Here's, and these are some odd colors. And then these are more not actually, well, these two are blazers, but the rest of these are like sweaters and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I have it organized. Currently, I might switch it up obviously in the future, but this is how my selection is organized. So now I want to jump into like time frame. What's my oldest blazer? And that would be, where are you? So I don't know if this is exactly my oldest blazer because I feel like I got this one and this one at the similar times. But this is definitely one of the ones that I can remember that's one of my oldest, and actually a favorite of mine. It's not the favorite, but I actually don't have the favorites, so that's not going to be one of the ones I talk about. I have some favorites. But this blazer is actually a vintage blazer that I got from a thrift store. It is worn by Ralph Lauren. It has this cool crusted breast. It is a double-breasted jacket. It is missing a couple of buttons because of how old it is. I actually have to put some buttons back on it. But it's, again, one of my favorites. I love this blazer so much. And I've had it for over 10 years. So it's probably one of my oldest. and it's one of my favorites. So that would be one of my oldest. One of my newer blazers is also a black blazer because, you know, you can't have enough black. And I'll always, as I'm showing you these blazers, I'll pop up pictures of me wearing them at certain times. One of my newest blazers, and actually one of my one of my favorites right now, is actually this blazer from Jacquemus. I wore it to New York Fashion Week. If you guys saw some of my looks, I did wear this during New York Fashion Week, and I am obsessed with this blazer. The way that it drapes, the styling of it, the two little ropes, I like that it has like a hint of brown here. For fall, I am so much into brown. So this little peak of brown actually really fits really well. And then it has this cool like ball detail that kind of sits right on the back of your shoulder blade. And if you look really closely, I don't know if you guys can see it there, it says Jacquemus. So this is one of my, I think, most recent blazer purchases. And it was a really, really good one. All right, so now I want to talk about some of like my fun blazers, which I love. I have a few fun ones, and the first one that comes to mind, and it actually has its own special hanger, because it is Gucci. It is a double-breasted men's Gucci blazer, and it actually is from 2021 from the George Keith Scott collection with Gucci. I love this blazer. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments. If you can peek here, it has like little Gucci here, and it says Ken Scott. It's just a fun, very, like, it's just such a flirty colors. The fact that this is a men's blazer is so funny because if I saw a man in this blazer, honestly, I would think he was really fine, stylish. But it just works so well for a woman like myself. Like, I just love the colors in it, the pinks, the blues, the everything. It's just so fabulous. And it's, again, one of my favorite and one of my fun ones. Another fun blazer is also something that is recent in my collection, and that is this one from Mugler times H&M. I say that this is fun because it has this little, obviously these sheer panels here. You know, now I'm like noticing like there's like a spot here that I have to get cleaned, but yeah, it's a super fun blazer. The only downside to this is that, so in this collection, like you had to buy it like, or it was sold out. So I got an extra large, and it is a little big for me. This corset area, I wish it was a lot tighter, but all in all, I love it. Again, I wore this one to Fashion Week as well, and I will pop up some pictures for you guys here. And yeah, and then we can chat about something a little bit more, a little less pricey. It's actually this blazer. You guys know and love this blazer. This is a blazer from Zara. It came out last year, and it has these fun sleeves. It's in this beautiful fuchsia, Barbie, whatever you want to call it, PP, Valentino PP pink. It is just an amazing, amazing blazer. Every time I wear it, I get so many compliments because the color is just very striking. And obviously, these sleeves, like, come on, like, they're just so fabulous. So this is another one of my fun blazers. So yeah. And okay, so next I want to chat about like cost of blazers. So like I mentioned before, most of my blazer collection is actually thrifted. I thrift when secondhand a lot of my collection. Just looking here, I would say maybe like probably half of it is thrifted. So think like even like something like the one that I showed you before. Actually, I'll show you this one. This is one of my favorite blazers. Again, it's a men's blazer, no label, just a cute men's blazer. And this one I probably thrifted for like $2, $2.50. I can get them really cheap. And I love this blazer because it goes with literally everything. It's oversized, it's amazing. It has these gold buttons, but you don't really see the buttons because I actually roll the sleeves up. And it's just, let me try it off for you guys. Honestly, it's just such a great jacket. It just goes with everything. I love it so much. It's probably my most worn, one of my most worn pieces in general. Like through all my closet, I probably wear this the most because it's just such a great blazer. So that's like on the lower end. Like I said, most of my blazers are very inexpensive because I do thrift from mostly the men's department. This is another men's blazer. And then on the higher end, I'll go back here and show you the Gucci one. This is probably my most expensive blazer. Again, this is Gucci, so it's a little pricier. This one I actually got from an outlet though. So it was cheaper than it would have been if I bought it retail. And I think that I got this for like, maybe $1,200, I think this was. But again, it's a blazer that I invested in and I'm going to keep it forever. I love it. And cost per wear right now is actually pretty good, high because I've worn it quite a few times since I got it. I've had it almost 2 years now. And it's in heavy rotation. Even if it's such a, a blaring like, oh, I know that blazer, she's worn that before blazer. I don't care. It goes with tons of things because of all the different colors. And I love it. It just adds a certain, special something to an outfit. Now, I mentioned to you guys my most worn blazer, which was that black one. I'll show you guys another one that I wear a ton. This one, and well, I'll show you two that I wear a ton. Well, I haven't worn them. I actually haven't worn either of these recently because they're not my favorite summer blazers. Like that black one I'll wear all throughout the year, but these are more fall, so these will be back in heavy rotation. But this blazer in particular is like a major favorite. I got this during a trip in Paris from another secondhand store. I think it was like 3 pounds. I mean, euros, €2. I think I went to a store. It was like a 10 and below thrift store, and it's located in Pigalle, if you're familiar with the neighborhoods. And literally it says nothing above 10 euros, and well, obviously it was in French. And I think I picked this up for like 2 or 3 euros, and I love it. This little iridescent kind of oil slick look to it is amazing. I get compliments every time I wear this. So this is another one of my blazers that I've worn so much. I've had it for about, I think 5 years now. And again, it's not going anywhere. It's in my closet. It's gonna be for forever. And then this one, another thrifted moment. This one probably was like $10 at a thrift in Maryland. I love how long it is. It's a little bit more like of the professional type. A lot of these blazers I actually have to go get buttons for because, and that's something that I'm doing this fall, which I told you guys about, you should be doing, is actually doing closet edits and stuff like that. And including in that is actually getting buttons and like things, fixed on your pieces of clothing. And this needs a button, so I want to go and find like a really fun button to put back on here. The buttons on here before were just black. You can see it's missing one here too. But it's, again, this is another blazer that I wear tons. It has shoulder pads too. A lot of my blazers do have shoulder pads. I like the look of shoulder pads, even though I'm top heavy. I like that shoulder pads kind of balance the boobs out. So love a blazer with shoulder pads. All right, so now I want to chat about like 5 blazers that are like a no-brainer must have in my wardrobe. If I had to start back over again with 5 blazers, these would be the 5. And I've been seeing this trend a lot on YouTube. People are doing it with bags, people are doing it with shoes, people are doing it with sunglasses, all kinds of things. I'm gonna do it with blazers because that is like one of my things. Obviously, I could do it with shoes too. We'll do that probably in another video. But we're gonna do it with the blazers right now. And if I had to pick 5 that remains in my wardrobe out of all of these blazers, they would be these. So, number 1 out of the collection of this guy. Again, I told you guys this is one of my favorite blazers. I wear it all the time. It just goes with so many things. I love the shape of it. I love the gold button detail. It's just such a great blazer. If I had to start over again, this would be one of the ones that I would include. That's one. Number two, if I had to restart, is this one. I actually haven't chatted about this one this one yet. This is another vintage blazer, but it was brand new. So it was vintage, but it was new. So obviously you can thrift stuff and that are new. And the way I know this was new is because it actually still had like kind of a tag on, and then it also had like the pockets weren't unbroken when I first got it. This is also another one that I need to pop some buttons back onto. I have a good like 15 of these blazers that I need to go get buttons redone for. But anywho, this one I got in Paris at one of my favorite little vintage thrift stores in Montmartre, and it's just so good. Like the double breast, the the lapels, it's just so good. I love the hidden pocket detail on this side, but this one comes out. I just love it so much. It's kind of I want to say kind of a linen kind of fabric. I believe it might be wool though. Again, most of these blazers don't have like labels and stuff. And of course, this was probably a men's blazer because you see it has the pockets inside, all those things for the handkerchief and all that. But yeah, love it to death. Love the color. It's something that I wear, but I try not to wear a lot because of the fact that it's like this linen material. I'm guessing it's linen. I don't know for sure. Sometimes when you wear it, it gets little pills. You see here, I have to shave them off sometimes. So I definitely have to do that. But this, if I started over, this blazer would be in that number. It would be one of the 5 in that rotation. All right, another one that would be there would be this, because this would be my fun little pop of color. I mean, the pink is just too good. I have a few pink blazers here, but nothing as fun and as flirty as this one with these fuzzy sleeves. I feel like in everybody's blazer collection, they need a statement, and this would be my statement. As close, actually, probably tied, would be this Gucci blazer. These two would just be my statement blazers, and I would wear them forever and forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I love this blazer, and also love this one. All right, and the last one, that's a good question. Last blazer, if I had to start over again, I really would love to say this white blazer. So I got this white one from Zara. It's kind of like a boucle kind of fabric, and it has these fun gold button details. But I probably wouldn't get a white blazer as one if I restarted my collection. And of course, New York is New Yorking. Honestly, if I had to restart, I would do this one. This blazer right here, again, another vintage men's blazer, is another favorite in my collection. It's from Joe's A Bank, and actually, I have quite a few Joe's A Bank men's blazers in here. So Joe's A, sponsor your girl, because your girl wears your men blazers. This is a vintage one that I got, and I love this blazer. It is just such a classic. It's houndstooth, but it's not like the white and black houndstooth. It's kind of like this tannish kind of color, and I just feel like it goes with so much. Like I could wear it, obviously. Right now, I wore this little outfit just so it was easy for me to pop on these blazers when I had to try them on for you guys, but like I usually pop these sleeves up on my blazers, and I am ready to go. It's just so good. So this will probably be my 5th one if I had to start over with my blazer collection. And then finally, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try on some outfits for you guys that incorporate my blazers, different outfits you guys can try for yourself, especially for fall, because fall is blazer season. If you didn't know, now you know. So let me try on some outfits and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the first way that I love to wear my blazers, and that is probably one of the most obvious ways to wear a blazer, and that is as a part of a suit. Obviously, blazers were were originally meant for men, and they wore them as suits. And now we as women, we wear blazers all the time, and we can wear them as suits as well. And this is a suit that I got from Anthropologie. I love this suit. It has this fun side detail on both sides. It is an oversized suit, and I really like it that way. It's such a fun suit to wear. You guys saw me wearing this suit during New York Fashion Week. If you haven't, I'll pop up a picture here. But yeah, this is the first way that you can wear a blazer. I actually also make my own suits with my blazers. Like I mentioned before, a lot of my blazers come from the thrift store, and they don't necessarily have the pants to them. So I will find pants, or I will find a skirt that is very similar to the blazer to be able to wear it as a suit. And I will show you that actually in the next look. Here is my second look, and the second way that I love to wear a blazer. Again, I told you before that I like to make suits sometimes with my blazers, but I can also do that with a skirt. And this mini skirt in particular matches very, very well with this vintage blazer that I got. The skirt is actually from COS, and it was a thrifted find as well. So both thrifted moments, and then the top is the top that I've had on the whole time, is from Darling. I'll link it below too, because it's actually really fun. Because it has buttons in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but anyway, this is the outfit. It's super cute, it's super fun, and I paired it with some of my favorite boots from H&M. I just think it's a really great fall moment. I probably would wear it with more of a cream top rather than this black one, but it's the top that I had on. You guys get the point, you get the idea, you get the gist. This is just how I like to wear my blazers. All right, next look. The third way that I love to wear my blazers is cinched at the waist. This is probably one of my favorites. I love that it gives a traditionally male item a lot more feminine touch because it's nipped and it's tucked, and it gives you that hourglass shape to it. This blazer is again a thrifted tuxedo jacket, and I got it super oversized because I knew that one, I love oversized blazers, but two, that I would be cinching it at the waist like this, and I love it. It just gives it a really great shape, and this is how I love to wear my blazers. All right, next look. The fourth way that I love to wear my blazers, and I took off my belt so it would match a little bit better with this look, and that is with a draped blazer over your shoulders. This is probably one of, again, I just love wearing blazers, so I keep saying that this is probably one of my favorite, but I wear my blazers draped over my shoulders all the time. I just think it just gives an outfit such a chic look and a, effortless kind of feel to it. It's just super nice to just drape something. And again, on days, especially fall days that aren't super, super hot, aren't super, super cold, you can actually just drape it over your shoulders for when it's a little chillier. And it just gives you this little chic vibe, rich auntie vibe. So yeah, so that's the fourth way that I like to wear it. All right, this is the fifth and final way that I am going to show you guys how I like to style and wear my blazers. Obviously, there's tons more ways that you can wear them, but this fifth look seems like it's very simple. It's just buttoned at the waist, which this is kind of what this is. But this is a statement blazer. It is kind of carrying the outfit. I just have on some simple jeans and a turtleneck, but this outfit is super elevated because this blazer is super elevated and fun. It has a cutout in the back. This blazer is from Target. It's in a very bright, beautiful color. This one I did not roll up the sleeves on, and it just is the statement. So I love wearing blazers as the statement piece of the outfit. I showed you guys a few of my statement blazers, and in those cases I would keep everything else fairly simple, not too crazy accessories, and just let the blazer be like the moment of the outfit. And then, so this is what this is. All right. So that is it. That was my last blazer look. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a little different from what I've done before. And if you guys want me to do some more stuff like this, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna link what I can in the comments below, because you know that most of my blazers are vintage and a lot of them are old. So, but the ones I can link, I will definitely link for you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.